boss man, you go xoxo. When the bed do they enter body, all the girl.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Molly and I make random videos on YouTube from time to time. For my OGs, one love. Thank you so much guys for always liking and just leaving a comment on my videos, for even watching, you know. So today's video, I asked in my previous vlog, if you haven't watched it, Manchester vlog, I'm going to link it up here. I asked if anyone has any questions to ask me, and I got some questions. I didn't expect actually to get like many questions. I'm just going to answer you guys because you took your time and asked me a question. So some people left comments on the video, some sent me DMs, some I put a post on my Instagram, and some left their questions there and also on my Facebook. So because I'm using my phone to film the video, I just took pictures of like questions with this old phone which I'm using, and I'm just going to be reading the questions here and just answering for you guys. So yeah, let's get started. Are you still in Mombasa or you moved abroad? Well, I am not living abroad. I mean, if you consider Middle East as abroad, then yeah, but yeah, I come from Mombasa and I always go to Mombasa whenever I get the time because I love my city and I miss it. I miss home. All my family is in Mombasa, so yeah, I am from Mombasa. What do you think is the right age to get married and have kids? I feel like there is no right age to get married. I could get married right now and have kids. Someone could get married at 23 and have kids. Someone could get married at 35 and have kids. It's like everyone has their own timeline and everyone's journey is different. So never compare your journey to anyone else. Don't force things. Let everything just fall into place as per God's plans. Someone asked me, are you single, Molly? Well, I am not single actually. I'm seeing someone, so yeah. Me single or married? Yeah, not single, not married. Who is my quarantine partner? My phone and internet, because if I didn't have those two things, phone and internet, I don't know how I would be surviving in this quarantine, because oof, blessed are you who are on quarantine with your loved ones or your families, your partner. You are so blessed, you have no idea, because we are lonely out here. Like it's so lonely just to be home for 2 months with no one. It's just lonely and sad. But if you have your family, you are blessed. Just thank God for that. Where are you nowadays? I am in Middle East. How can I get a job in Dubai? I think, did I share this before? Well, I'm going to share whatever I know about getting a job in Dubai. I personally moved to Dubai in 2015. I think it was end of 2015. I went there with a 3 months visit visa, and yeah, and the flight, and for accommodation I was so lucky because my uncle lives there and he welcomed me into his house. So that was like a huge help on my part, because then I didn't have stress for accommodation. Always grateful for that. And yeah, so you just need to print your CVs, go like from places to places and drop your CVs. Mostly apply online, search for walk-in interviews, mingle with people, talk with people whenever you meet. Either it's a metro station, in the parks, people meet and they just kind of like have a plan of where they have interviews for the day, and then they just go and do their interviews. So yeah, I think easiest way to get a job in UAE is to actually go to UAE and start looking for the job there, because I feel like if you're back in your country, then if they need you for the interview, it's just you're too far and inconvenient for them. But if you're around the country, then it's easy for you to just take the bus, metro, and just show up for your interview. So yeah. Job ni gani unafanya? Well, I am in the aviation industry, so yeah. Uko wapi siku hizi? I already answered that. Where are you? I already answered that. I am in Middle East. What do you do? Well, a lot of people were asking 2 questions: whether I am single or what my job is. And I feel like they're curious because a lot of people see me like do these travel videos where I'm here, and they're wondering like, why are you here, like what do you do? So it's just curiosity. Well, I am in aviation industry, and hence I travel a lot. Most of my trips are actually catered for by my company, and the accommodation as well. So what I spend mostly in my travels is like, you know, sightseeing and the food and my own personal shopping. So yeah, I hope that answers most of the questions which are going to follow. Maybe why am I useless? Chelsea is the ish. This is because the picture I posted, this one was me outside Manchester United Stadium, so that's why. I bet they are Chelsea fan. What are you using to record and edit your YouTube videos? So I'm using my phone to record. This is the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and I edit using the app called KineMaster, and I pay a little amount of money for the premium access, so I can be able to access features from the premium, which makes it very easy to edit my videos. I have iMovie on my phone, but it's just very basic, so I don't have much more of the editing things on iMovie, so that's why I opted to use the KineMaster. It's looking amazing as always, thank you. What's your digits? I bet they're asking for my number. Yeah, I think that's private. It's not very safe to put my number here. Not like I have millions of followers, but you know, still not safe. There are people who are paranoid. I don't know who got my Kenyan number, but whenever I go home to Kenya, there's someone, I don't even know how they know that I am back home, but they keep calling every minute. Trust me, they call with like 3 numbers which I already blocked, so I just keep seeing like missed calls. I will sleep, wake up to like 45 missed calls from those 3 numbers, sorry. So yeah, I feel like I am not a popular person, but still it's not safe to have your number like with people who are people you don't know. It's not safe. Give me your numbers. This is another person, like what number you want, shoe size number or waist size number, bra number, I don't know. Uliwacha Rev, used to see you in Bob's a lot but scared to approach you. Well, I used to rave a lot. Rave means I used to club a lot, and back in the days I used to go out every weekend. Oh, good old days. But you know, people grow and people mature and people start having bigger and bigger responsibilities, and the clubbing is not a responsibility. So yeah, when you weigh your responsibilities, then you kind of cut out some things in your life. Not to say that I miss so much of clubbing. I do go clubbing very once in a while, but I don't really quite enjoy clubbing as much as I used to before, because nowadays I will go clubbing and then after some time I will feel tired and I want to sleep. Yeah, it's not the same like before when we used to go to Bob's until morning, and oh, good old days. Like, I mean, I had fun those times, but now I have other things in life to do. Only do I have a chance? I think he's referring to dating. Well, not at the moment. Let's go on a date soon. First they need to stay home because people are staying home, so stay at home. Are you married? If not, can I shoot my shot? I am not married, but no, you cannot shoot your shot because I'm not single either. So yeah. This is my friend. She said, where we are doing shopping in Manchester nowadays? Lanes, my friends, lanes. Yeah, this is because of the picture again that I was in Manchester, and yeah, it's just an opportunity that I'm blessed to have, to be able to visit different cities, and I'm very, very, very grateful for that. You live in UK now? No, I was only there for work, and if you watch my video then you would have seen that I said I was there for only 2 days. And yeah. Are you back in Kenya? I mean, not at the moment. I am stuck here because no flights to go home. Money or sex? Money or sex? Well, I feel like they're both important. I mean, I want both. Can I have both? Can I have both? I mean, sex without money, money without sex, I don't know. I just want both. I mean, I'm not gonna choose. I want both. I really need to meet you. I need an appointment. Well, I'm not a doctor, but yeah, people are not meeting right now because of corona. Okay, stay home. Long time mrembo lakini unaringa sana siku hizi. In English they mean that I am feeling myself nowadays, which is not true, because I know this person, and this kind of people actually are the kind of people who don't have much access to you. Yeah, you know, sometimes in life when you reach out to people for help or just like compliment, and they just ignore and assume you because they feel you are not on the same level as them, and now they kind of see you trying to grow and prosper, and now they want to be associated with you. And what do I do in return? I also ignore them like they used to ignore me. So then now they start saying that, you know, you're feeling yourself, but not really like that, because people who know me know I am very, very down to earth. And yeah, sorry boo. Where do you work? And a similar question that I was asked also is, how do you afford your travel trips? So like I said before, I work in the aviation industry, and hence I'm able to travel for free to different cities. And yeah, so I don't really pay for my travel, most of them. When will you visit Amsterdam? Well, I would have visited Amsterdam maybe last month, but you know, corona happened and now we are just stuck in our houses. So yeah. Would you get back with your ex? No, never. When are you getting married? I am not even engaged. I don't know which hand is for engagement. This is just my regular ring, so I'm not engaged yet. So yeah, but I'm never in a hurry to get married. I am, well, actually I think more of when I'm gonna have kids than when I'm gonna get married. I mentioned this in my previous video that I would love to have kids before I get married, but who knows what God has planned. Yeah, but I'm never in any pressure. Like, my parents don't pressure me to get married because I feel I'm still very young. So yeah, whenever God has plans for me, that's when it's gonna happen. Are you dating, or can I try my luck? I already answered that. So many people want to try their luck. Someone asked me single. Why are you guys all asking if I'm single? I mean, don't I look attractive enough to be with someone, or why would people assume I'm single? I don't know, but yeah, I'm not single. Take me in your suitcase next time. Inshallah. Mimi, I just want to know what you do and how can I get a job and travel as much as you can. Well, I already said what I do, and how you can get a job and travel as much. Well, maybe we can talk in the DM and see. Do you have a twin sister? I saw her in town. Well, I do not have a twin sister. People have asked me this. This girl here is my sister, who is 5 years younger than me, but people kind of mix us up a lot. I don't even see the resemblance, but I don't know why people think we look the same, but she is my younger sister. So if you see her and think you saw me, then I don't know, because so many times I would be somewhere else and someone would say, oh, I saw you yesterday in Mombasa, and I'm like, I'm not even in Kenya. So yeah, this is my sister called Laura. You seem to be from a rich family. Well, I am not from a rich family. I am from a very, very, very humble background. I had a very humble upbringing and wasn't the easiest. If I am to do a story time here, it's gonna take so much strength and courage just to talk about my past, but just know that I came from very far up to where I am. I am so grateful for my mom and my sisters, and yeah, it's just like God works in his own ways. But I'm not from a rich family, but I'm blessed with the family that I have. So yeah. Curious about your deal breakers. So for me, my deal breakers, the first one is someone who doesn't want to have kids. I see kids in my future life. I love children, and I would love to have my own kids. So if someone does not see kids in their future, then I don't think we will be compatible, because that's something that I cannot wait to have. So yeah, that's the first deal breaker when it comes to relationships. And another one is very cliche, but height, because I'm very tall. I'm about 5'7", almost 5'8", I would say. So if a guy is in my height or even taller than me, I don't know. I just feel like I would not be very comfortable being the tall one in a relationship. So it's either we are the same height or you are taller than me. That's just my own preference. So if you're short, not entirely a deal breaker, but it's like, I don't know. It's just, you know, yeah. No offense to anyone who is shorter than me, but yeah, that's just my preference. What is your greatest fear? My greatest fear is losing people I love, people I care about. It's just, I cannot even think about it. I don't know how I can handle the pain. Yeah, and I have fear of uncertainty because I hate not knowing what's gonna happen. And this period that we are in right now, this lockdown and quarantine period, I don't know what's gonna happen, and that makes me afraid. I don't know what's gonna happen 2 months from now or even a day from now with all that's going on. So it's kind of driving me crazy a little bit, but you know, just grateful for good health. How is life abroad? Well, again, if you consider Middle East as abroad, then okay, life here is not the same compared to home. That's very obvious. You have more advanced stuff here, and of course work here pays more compared back to back home. But you know, missing family, missing the good food from home, just missing the safety of being in your own country. Because you know, when you're living abroad, it's like if you do something silly and you're sent back to your country, so you just keep walking like on eggshells. Most of people, like I am working here because I just want a better life for my family and for myself. But if I was to choose living here forever or living in my country, I would choose my country because 1, food, and 2, family. So yeah, marry a stranger or marry your ex. Of course I'm gonna marry a stranger. What do you think? The stranger can be Michael B. Jordan or some other cute hunk, who knows. But I'm never marrying my ex. I mean, who marries their ex? I know people do, but not me, so sorry. What are my turn-offs and my turn-ons? 1, my turn-off is bad breath. Like if someone has a bad breath, if someone has bad breath, I cannot stand that. It's, I mean, brush your teeth and brush your tongue. I don't know why people don't do that. And it's like sometimes very early in the morning and just someone comes all the way up to you with their bad breath. Oh god, just brush your teeth and brush your tongue, or even use a mouthwash. Just bad breath is the biggest turn off. And the second one is body odor. Like some people sweat, bad sweat, and they don't spray anything, and they just hygiene is very important. My turn-ons is a guy who smells good, a clean guy, like And another turn-on from guys is a guy who respects women. Just turns me on. Like whatever they say, I'll be like, yes, 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 yes. How old I am 27.9. I am turning 28 next month. Someone said you're pretty, baby girl. Thank you very much. Beautiful as always. Thank you so much. What do you want to be remembered for? That's a very good question. I would love to be remembered as a kind, humble soul, because I do care for people a lot more than I care for myself. And I feel like if everyone in the world was just kind, just be kind, because if you're kind, then it reflects on so many things in the world. Like you would be considerate about people, you would be caring. It's like just being kind is the ultimate goal. Always be kind to people. But I'm also very bad, because if I'm kind to you and nice to you, if you've given me enough reasons not to be nice to you, then that's it. I cannot pretend to be nice to you anymore. I'll just treat you just exactly how you treat me. So I always give people the benefit of the doubt until when they just show me the other way. So yeah, I think that's the bad side about me. Like I don't forget most of the time. I don't forget how people treat me or what people say to me. And yeah, I will be nice to you until I'm not. I have ever had a one-night stand. No, I have never had a one-night stand. I have never had a friend with benefit. I'm just a good girl. I'm just very innocent and You know, a lot of people actually mistake me and think that because I talk so much about these things, and people think like, oh, she's done that or she's done that, or no, I just read so many articles about relationships and about life and everything, so I'm very informed when it comes to these things. And when I'm having a conversation with someone, I would give them facts and they would think like, wow, this girl knows what she's saying. But most of the times it's just me having read too many articles and not actually experiencing it. And sometimes it's the experience through a friend or, you know, family member. So yeah, I am very innocent. Yeah, guys, we exist. We exist. How I am doing during this pandemic, I am not doing well. I'm just so ready to be done with this situation. And yeah, I am not doing so well. My days are always just upside down. I am awake at night and sleeping half of the day because I wake up at around 12. I have my breakfast at around 1, sleep at around 3 in the morning. So yeah, it's just like one day at a time, and I'm not pressuring myself to doing anything. So curious to know how you guys are doing and how are you coping. Just let me know in the comment section, please. And I remembered ulikuwa chopish, really glad to see you're doing okay. Thank you. Momo, I miss you, Habibi. This is my colleague and I miss you too, Habibi. It's just like, you know, now with the staying at home, you don't even get to see your friends or your colleagues. I cannot wait for all this to be over soon. I miss people. It's very, very uncommon to hear me say I miss people, but I do miss people and I do miss outside. How do you keep your body so sexy and fine? I do work out at least 4 times a week and I drink water. When it comes to diet, I do not diet because I love to eat and I love to eat my carbs. Whenever I feel like I'm gaining my weight, then I just control my portion. I think one of the benefits for me is that I don't eat a lot of sweet things like chocolates and cookies and all these things. For me, actually, it's not more about the numbers on the weighing scale. Usually I always tell this to my friends, like for me, how my body looks is what makes me feel more confident, not just like I weigh this much pounds or kilos. So for me, if my abs are like in check and my ass is popping and, you know, my thighs are toned and my body is looking fly and thick and oof, yeah, that's when I feel most confident, not when the scale tells me I'm a certain weight. I know some other people want to weigh a certain amount of weight regardless of how their body looks on that specific weight. Regret in life, I don't think I have regrets in my life because I feel like whatever choice or decision I made, it kind of made me who I am today. So even if it was a wrong thing that I made or a wrong choice, it's just like something that I learned from that. So I don't really regret anything from that. Talked about babies in your previous video. Any plans soon? Well, I've always wanted to have babies. It's like sometimes situations that I'm caught in can prevent me from having babies. Maybe in like 2 years I'm gonna be able to have my babies. So yeah, looking forward to that. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it or learned 1 or 2 things about me. If you still have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I will answer you right away. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Follow me on TikTok. I am very active on TikTok nowadays. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Don't forget to stay home and stay safe. See you.